What's good? What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The Urban Platform Speaks. Make sure to like and subscribe as you tune into the channel and check out the content. And with that being said, man, I want to speak about LeBron James and his pay cut situation, right? Now, some people have been speculating that LeBron James may go back to Cleveland, but in order for LeBron James to go back to Cleveland, he's going to have to take a massive pay cut, probably like over $50 million, right? And so my opinion on that is I don't think that LeBron James should take the pay cut because even if he do take that pay cut, it's not like the Cleveland Cavaliers will be able to go out and get him more help. Number one, number two, there I don't even see who is out there that that's really willing to and want to come and play with LeBron in Cleveland. So that's part of the reason. I don't think right now is I think it's too little, too late. LeBron James, like as far as him chasing championships, he say that he wants to win, but I don't really think LeBron James is really concerned with winning. I think right now, at this point in time in his career, he's more so about stat padding, right? And so if it's just about the stat padding, then he may as well go ahead and just get his money. And so they were discussing this on Nightcap. It was Shannon Sharpe, Chad Ochocinco, and Joe Johnson, right? And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play some audio from that channel, and then I'm gonna come back and react because I kind of disagree with Shannon, and I think that because Shannon is he's a LeBron fan, and so he kind of tried to paint it in a picture where as though LeBron James would be helping Cleveland, but I disagree with that.
Hey guys, it's your favorite on here.
Hold on, let me
Go ahead and click that. I don't know, but they still have a lot of other issues. Rui, DeAndre Ayton has a player option. Hope he opt out of it. You got Marcus Smart. He's on a player option. Luke Kennard is unrestricted. So you have some other things that you need to get straightened out, ironed out. But obviously LeBron is an unrestricted free agent. And there have been reports that he may go back to Cleveland, to finish up where it all started. What do you think is going to happen, Joe?
I don't think Bron enjoyed being third fiddle. If y'all want me to keep it 100, I don't think he enjoyed that. I don't really know if he even really want to go back to the Lakers, to be quite honest. I don't think he would mind going home, going back to Cleveland, and sending Jared Allen to the Lakers. I think that would probably make sense because now Luka got a big with him because Luka needs a lob threat, a defensive big, somebody who can help. But to me, it just don't seem like Bron is going back to the Lakers, bro. It's pointing to, a different direction, if you ask me, for whatever reason. Now I know the Lakers got some guys they got to re-sign, and maybe LeBron is just putting pressure on them. Maybe he wants these type of rumors to get out, so the Lakers can really make some moves and make it appeasing for him to come back.
Now, when you think about the Lakers, as far as them making it appealing for LeBron James to come back, I don't see where LeBron James would be able to help them. No matter how much help they get in, they will have to get a number two. All right, they already got a number one in Luka. They need a number two. And LeBron James is not comfortable being a number three. So how would LeBron James fit in? In my opinion, LeBron James, he on a championship team, he is not a one or a two, on a championship team. And so he wasn't comfortable, and I would guess at this point in time in his career, a lot of guys who was probably, I couldn't see Michael Jordan being being comfortable with being a number three on a team. So I can kind of understand it from that standpoint, right? But LeBron James, when you look at it on a championship team, you talk about going up against OKC, the Spurs, the Knicks, any of those teams that was in the hunt for a championship this year. LeBron James, he proved it this year that he would not be able to lead a team past any of those teams.
I definitely think he's going to have to make a decision sooner rather than later. He's like, well, I haven't gone on my vacation, taking my family vacation, but I don't think this is like a year's fast. The Lakers are not waiting on the 23, a guy that's going into year 24. They're not waiting on him to make their decisions.
And that right there, Shannon Sharpe told the truth on that, right? Yeah, the Lakers are not waiting on him. I don't think that the Lakers should have waited on him last year, the year before that, right? Because, you know, the people are saying that he's playing at a high level. He's scoring 20-something points a game. But it's not, those points are not affecting winning at all. You know, I mean, he's just getting empty, basically empty calories.
Right. And I think the hardest thing for people to understand, the way you see yourself as you start to get age, people don't see you that same way.
Right. But even if they don't, right? Everything is based off statistics. Everything is based off numbers.
Yes.
Especially when it comes to those that are in positions, you know, to say, you know, well, based on what he was able to do for us last year, even being the third option, when Reed was out, when Luke was out, he's earned the right based on what he's done to be able to take his time and make his decision. Because if we do let LeBron go, are we bringing someone in that makes us better? Even if we do have a healthy Luka, even if we do have.
My answer to that is LeBron James. Just look at how the Lakers played early in the season before they had LeBron James, when it was just Austin Reeves, Luka, and the rest of those guys, right? They were off to a pretty good start. So I can't say that LeBron James necessarily make them better. I think LeBron James, in my opinion, is just so ball dominant that you have to kind of like cater to LeBron and do things based on what LeBron, you know, can bring to the table. So I thought they played better without LeBron.
A healthy Austin Reeves. We still need that third figure. And let's say LeBron doesn't like being third fiddle. He showed that he can adapt. He showed that he's versatile enough to be able to, you know what, I'm going to be the third option. I'm going to pick and choose when to insert myself in the games at times. I don't have to be selfish. I'm a little older. I'm 41, 42, whatever it may be. Whatever it may be next year, he's going to be 42. I don't need to be the one with the ball all the time.
No, he don't want to be the one with the ball all the time, but he don't want to be the third option either.
No.
He's never been third option.
It don't matter what he was, you know. I mean, it just matter what you qualify for. That's why I'm just so glad that LeBron James, his career is winding down. You know, people say, well, he's earned this, he's earned that. You know, he hasn't earned the right to put the team in a bad position. Like, if the team can do better, you know, that don't, you know, you never go by like, oh, he's been here, he's got seniority, so he's earned that right. You know, this is not the assembly line or anything like that. It's who can help the team accomplish their goals better. So if you get somebody, just like LeBron James took somebody's place when he came into the league, somebody else will take his place when it's time for him to go out. So, you know, teams don't look at it. They shouldn't look at it like that.
He was number 2 half a year before last when Luka first got there. And I think he was cool with that. I think deep down, and I don't know this to be certain, but I think deep down, LeBron's like, Austin Reeves not better than me.
Yeah.
He does.
That's an interesting question, though. Is Austin Reeves better than LeBron? Now, I would say at this point in LeBron James' career, I would say so, because LeBron James is really only effective in spurts. You know, and so I would give a slight edge to Austin Reeves.
I don't believe Austin Reeves is better than he is. I don't think it's hard for me to see a scenario that if you told me LeBron James was going to be number 2, that he would score 23, 24, 25 points a game, or Joe, just like Austin Reeves did.
Yeah.
Well, and see, they're talking about scoring only, right? Number one, like I said, the way LeBron James score is not, it don't affect winning at all. That's number one. Then number 2, scoring is not the only, you know, is not the only part to the game. You know, if it was just about scoring, then yeah, but you know, if that's all he brings to the table is scoring, he can't defend. He don't affect really like winning or anything like that. So I get a slight edge only because Austin Reeves is younger. I would give it to Austin.
And he's gonna give you more rebounds, and he's gonna give you, and even at 41 years of age, right now, LeBron James is a better defender than Luka and Austin Reeves. Tell me I'm not lying, Joe.
Yeah. That's crazy. Now, if that's true, and the way LeBron James played basketball, then the Lakers are in trouble. To be honest, if LeBron James is their best defender out of those three guys, then the Lakers are in trouble. That's still, in my opinion, like the bar is not set high enough. Whereas though I want to keep a 41-year-old LeBron James.
No, you're right. And I think Bron really enjoys having the ball in his hands too, fellas. If I'm just keeping it real.
He likes to be able to control the game. He sure does.
Yeah, that's definitely how he controls the game, with the ball in his hand, kind of picking you apart, picking his spots when he want to attack and be aggressive offensively. And I just think throughout the season, it was a tough adjustment for him until we got into the postseason when everybody was damn hurt. Now we need him to be that guy.
Yeah, I just they got lucky and got past. Got a Houston that was. I don't know what was going on with Houston. They got lucky with that situation, right? But then when they got to the second round, it was just no contest. And so, I don't know. I just think that now, and back to my original point, LeBron James shouldn't take a pay cut. It's just, he may as well make his money. He's been operating like this throughout his career, so he may as well continue to do that. Now, and if he does do that, then maybe that knocks Cleveland out of the running. So that's all I got for this. Make sure to like, subscribe to the channel. Also, don't forget to leave a comment, and I'll check you all out in the next video. Peace.